Hello everybody, this is vlog number 3. I'm one day late again, so I guess I'm going to be putting one out every week and a day. Anyway, I just got back from the gym, got some work done earlier, and figured I'd come out here, shoot a quick vlog. Well, nice and sweaty, so don't mind this. Anyways, my week, this week was a rougher week. It was tough. Last week, like I said, I accomplished my contacts goal, my productivity goals with that new class Bold that I'm taking, which has been great. This past week, I didn't reach those contacts. I still did really good, relatively speaking. But actually, I think I was beating myself up a little bit towards the end of the week for not hitting my goals. And just kind of, that's one of my bad habits is beat myself up and just like not showing myself love for what I do. Um, and it goes a lot deeper, but we don't really have time for all that right now. So, anyways, it was not as good as the week, but it was a good week in the sense that I had lunch with a really good friend of mine, AJ, who's back in town. We had a good day. I was kind of burnt out from a week before, so it was good to just spend the day with him, go to lunch, hang out for a few hours. Really, really rejuvenating day for me, and I love that kid, and I'm really excited to have him back in my life. And also another great thing was it was my good friend Tyler's birthday. So it's great to have him around. I'm hoping for another good 30 years of friendship with him, plus, hopefully. And he's just been a great guy. And it was good to go. We saw Revolution live. They put on a fantastic show. And I really love Revolution just because they have such a good message in their songs. I really believe all their songs are just like sung affirmations for them. And obviously they worked out fantastic for them. Just like another example of how affirmations can really help. Speaking on what I spoke on last week. But anyways, the rest of the week got a little emotional. Had a little downswing, but I'm trying to bounce back from it right now. Still rough. Those downswings. So my therapist describes it as like it looks like the stock market in the sense that it just constantly goes up and down, up and down. But eventually, my downswings are going to be higher than my prior upswings, and it's just like a process. Feel great one week and then down the next. And I just gotta realize that there's a breakthrough coming my way every time. The worse I feel, the stronger the breakthrough is going to be. And I experience those, and I know it to be true, but it doesn't make it any easier when you're in one of those downswings. I'll tell you that. So, anyways, that's been my week. Something I've been thinking about a lot today was I'm gonna stop clicking this fan. Was adversity. Start off my day. I told you about the daily stoic. Well, they primed me today thinking about adversity, and the excerpt what they were speaking of is adversity reveals. It kind of reveals your true character. Like when it hits the fan, all these things come out that have been buried in you, and that you try to hide, but the truth is there. And a good example of that is they talked about Charles Schwab, CEO, that interviews future employees at breakfast, and he tells the manager to purposely mess up their breakfast to see how they handle it, which I thought was genius. And if you're a small business owner out there and you want to see someone's resolve under pressure, that's a great idea. So that was how they were talking about it. But I've been thinking about it a lot and at the gym about how adversity has helped me in the long run and helped me get to where I am. In a lot of cases, I've been through a lot of rougher times, and I have to look back on it, and like the lowest lows are right before the upward spiral. So I think adversity is absolutely crucial, and it's a big part of life, and it's the best way to learn lessons. Unfortunately for me, I'm a very experiential learner, and I like to inflict pain on myself before I really absorb lessons sometimes, which is, it is what it is. I'm trying to avoid that as much as possible going forward. But sometimes, you gotta, if you're not staying on top of yourself and staying aware of what's going on around you, um, you can dig some holes for yourself. So, and another part I want to speak on adversity is because I'm going through a lot of adversity right now, between losing someone who's the most important thing I can think of at the moment to me, losing her starting a new career where that's completely commission based. And they say a lot of it, what I do today will result in income 3 months from now. So it's been a lot of hours put in, a lot of work, a lot of running around, and not a lot to show for it financially at the moment. And it's a scary thought. It's very causes a little bit of anxiety, and so that coupled with um, the other pain I was speaking about, and also part of my last week was doctor's appointment where I have some nerve issues where my legs constantly are twitching, which I suspect is from harboring a lot of emotions over the years, and those emotions affect your body, and if you don't release those emotions, they get buried in your nervous system and take a toll on it. So I think that goes hand in hand with that. So anyways, right now I'm going through a lot of adversity, a lot of stressful things, and I just, while sometimes I can't, I have a hard time realizing it and seeing it for what it is. In the moment, I get it's hard to get myself out of that funk sometimes, but I know ultimately that it's making me stronger because when all these personal things start working out and I start getting my mind right and I start getting some things in place to where my life is a little bit more stable, going through all this stressful times right now is just going to make me perform that much better when it's not that stressful, when I can really focus, when my mind's not constantly be torn in directions. um, I just know it's going to make me much more resilient and much more focused, and so I'm happy about that, and I see that in the long picture. But it's nice to have a reminder, and today I had a reminder, which is why I love the Daily Stoic. It reminds you of different life events of all kinds, and today was adversity, so I wanted to speak on that, and why I think adversity is very important in life. And if you're going through something tough right now, just power through it. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Just try to stay focused, and if you need a break to release some emotions, do that, but don't let it hijack your day. So that's all I wanted to say. Adversity is life's teacher, so use it well. It's about to start raining, so I'm heading out here, but love you guys, and see you next week.